Email BaltimoreBlock@gmail. Baltimore Eclipse. Baltimore Public Safety Collective. All right. On February the 2nd at 8:53 a.m., I turned in Governor O'Malley, Greg Bernstein, and 52 members of the Democratic Party. February the 2nd. All right. You see that? This is the law, criminal law. A person may not make or cause made a statement or report, complaint that the person knows is false while the material part of the law enforcement officer, state, county, municipal corporation, or political subdivision of the state of Maryland, national, capital park, planning, police. All right. A person who violates this section is guilty of a misdemeanor and subject to conviction, imprisonment of 6 months, and a fine of $500. I'm a whistleblower, and Scott Shellenberger violated that. Scott Shellenberger called that toilet a bomb. That toilet is artwork. Right here, whoever having knowledge of actual commitment, civil military authority under shall. All right. That's victim law. Shorty, pull your mask up. I'm Shorty. So the world know I'm Shorty. And this is the criminal complaint against Scott Shellenberger. That's the certification of identity. All right. That's who I am. And that's certified. All right. So I'm a real person. That's brother insurance. I was insured when I did all of this. Terrorism, risk of terrorism. I was insured for $1 million. You feel me? That's my insurance policy. Premium. All right. And I was insured till till September 2007. I'm showing you this to prove a point about being black in America. All right. This is about being black in America. I started this on November 29, 2006. This is November 2011. Dear Mr. Davis, thank you for informing me about the upcoming fundraising event. That's the Get Shorty program. Imagine having your own manservant available 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right. I was selling myself. Rather than being an inmate, I was selling myself. All right. Auctioning myself off. I'm the best of Baltimore in 1999. This is Shorty's Country Ridge Store. This is a writ of certiorari from the Supreme Court, 2007. See that? Davis versus Illinois. That's the case. That's Governor Blagojevich and Senator Cardin's. Senator Ben Cardin's told me to contact Blagojevich, and I did. That's Governor Blagojevich. If Blagojevich can go to jail, so can Governor Hogan and 52 members of the Democratic Party. So can Kiefer Mitchell. We talk about civil rights. Seeking justice, and I want to be free. This is Exhibit 3. And that's Special Agent Jason from the FBI. Like I said, all this is paperwork for your examination, for your people to see. Respectfully submitted. All right? You got that? This is the Legislative Black Caucus. 2009, 1402 Lochner. You see the names? These are 52 members of the Democratic Party that participate in covering up white supremacy. All right? 52 members. You see the names? You see the names? Frank Conway Jr., Barbara, Jill P. Carter. You see Jill P. Carter? You see these names? Thelma Branch. You see Dutch, Barbara Mikulski, Ben Cardin's. This is the Honorable Judge Starks, the 19th Judicial District. And that's the case 86 CF 49293. All right? State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. That's the NAACP. Benjamin Jealous, Kobe Little. Yeah, Benjamin Jealous and Kobe Little got this. That's State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. wished to retrieve the property taken by the Lake County Attorney in 1986, refused to and return the property. A photo album, pledge sheets, letters of support from Governor Thompson, and other material. That's what opened up Pandora's box. I waited 20 years to open up this case because the statute of limitations ran out. We're talking about corruption in the courts, and these are the lawyers that participated in it. See the case number? N62528. Google search it. That's Michael Waller, Ken LaRue, and my lawyer, Karen Levy. Karen. Remember the name Karen? That's a Karen for you. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. That's a follow-up letter. All right? Dear Chief Justice Roberts, this is a follow-up letter and closes the 2010 elections, including a taped phone call to Melissa. I found the instructions on your whistleblowers report. I'm a whistleblower in the courts. You feel me? Whistleblower. I'm not a terrorist. I'm a whistleblower. That's the NAACP, Erek Holder, the ACLU, President Obama, and Speaker of the House Boehner got this. That's notarized. That makes it legal in any state of this country. This is 07CF49888. This is when I went to retrieve my property and y'all took my videotape. That videotape is worth $10 million. People versus Davis. That's property be returned. My lawyer, John Bailey, I recorded the phone call. See the date? 2009. Y'all knowingly presented false evidence to the grand jury. And this was it. We're going to have a town hall about the war on drugs. That's Roland Martin from Chicago in 2009. We're talking about the Baltimore Sun, the Waukegan News Sun, ABC2, NBC, 98 Rock, 92Q. File a Freedom of Information Act. Release all material to the voters. That's Governor O'Malley and parole and probation. And that's Thuru Nigarajwa. Vigilajwa. Yeah. He's a talking piece for Fox 45. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Brown people working on racism too. That's the toilet I left in front of the school board. That was about the Cradle of Prison Pipeline, your School of Prison Pipeline. And Fern Shin from the Baltimore Brew didn't say nothing about it. If you get that toilet and look at the mail receipts, if you get that toilet and blow it up and look at the people and the pictures on that toilet, it's your government. It's a shitty situation. That's Tim Williams. Yeah, from WJZ. Ask Tim Williams. That's the shoe shine box because they've been shining you on. That's WJZ. Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter. Yeah. And that's parole and probation. You play this whole tape. It says right here, consent to be videotaped. Get this whole tape and play it for the public and the voters for 2022. It's going to send a lot of Democrats to jail. Republicans too. Governor Hogan, Brian Frost, Peter Francott, Doug Gansler. Yeah. Martin O'Malley and Brown, Almond Machine. Yeah. That's Adam May. That's Shorty's Underground Ribs. Asking for an audit, information referral, Department of the Treasury, Internal Revenue Service, Shorty's Ribs. I'm asking for audit from 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Y'all got unreturned money from your business accounts. I was locked up in Illinois. My landlord, James Hammond, and my son, Jake Davis, took my identity in my business and illegally converted it. That's SunTrust Bank. That's Bank of America. My account and police told me to file a federal complaint. This is part of my federal complaint. That's notarized 2014 legally. All right. That's March 2014, Elijah Cummings' office. False imprisonment, police brutality, judicial fraud. Right. I'm a prisoner's right advocate. This is a follow-up to my federal investigation. All right. I respectfully request to testify in front of the House Judiciary Committee concerning the courts and the treatments of inmates in the denial of their civil and constitutional rights. Also, the judges, states attorneys, and public defenders, police abusing their rights. That's the notice of departure. You see that? Offenders information. Notice of departure. I traveled by train. All right. Interstate compact. That means that you was getting paid for me to be in Illinois and in Maryland. Conditional discharge. I got a conditional discharge. While I was locked up, y'all was writing checks. That's 2008. That's not my signature. That's 2008's to Utz. That's not my signature. That's 2008's to Fritos. That's not my signature. That's 2008 to James Hammond. James Hammond wrote a lease to Jake Davis in February of 2008. That means that this check shouldn't have had my name on it. That means that you shouldn't have been accepting those checks from shorties because you turned the store over to Jake. This proves that Jake and James Hammond participated in fraud. And that check right there, the IRS needs to go. Because like I said, I need an audit. That's not my signature. And Bank of America signed off on this. See that? That's tax returns, corporation, 2006. That's Paul Weinblatt, signed off on that. That's a corporation tax. This is the money that y'all should have been paying. And y'all didn't pay no taxes. That's 2006. That's 2007. 2007, I made $260,000. You see that? Shorty's on Falls Road. See that? These are the taxes. And y'all didn't pay no taxes. That's Paul Weinblatt and Associates. That's my key witness. He's also a defendant because he participated in this fraud. That's 2008. No taxes was paid in 2008. That should have sent a red flag. If I was making $260,000 a year, this ain't even $12,000. Again, Paul Weinblatt. He participated in this fraud. Dwayne G. Davis, Baltimore County Bureau of Corrections, inmate complaint form. My lawyer informed me he hasn't received the mail I sent him 7 days ago. Nor has my brother, William Lewis Davis, FBI agent in California. I also sent him mail to Congressman Cummings, State Representative Zirkin, Police Commissioner Belfield, Rod Rosenstein, all right, Sergeant, and Mr. O'Neill. All right, that's received April of 2011. Y'all been destroying evidence. That's Shorty's Underground, State of Maryland, Department of Environment. Jake Davis, Darlene Davis, Bank of America. Catered events by Shorty's Underground Ribs. Countless checks were written and cashed. Also, money was sent to Virginia to hide the crimes. Also, false charges to hide the crimes. James Hammond, 1517 Applecroft Lane. Jake Davis, Therese Taylor, Darlene Davis, 4041 Wynwood, Baltimore City. Michael Coons, all right? Refer to the material in the complaint, and that's the complaint number right there. That's my mail and vandalism complaint number right there. Baltimore County Detention Center was involved as well. Material enclosed. Federal and Criminal Investigation, Department of Justice. I'm running for governor in 2022. All right? I went from terrorist to governor, and that's my paperwork. In 2014, y'all charged me with this. State of Maryland versus Dwayne Davis and Arundel County. This was about the elections. Friends of Dwayne Davis. That's voter suppression by the Republican Party in 2014. And voter suppression. All right? Voter suppression by the Democratic Party in 2010. 2011. Y'all participated in that. This is a U.S.B. and this U.S.B. got a lot of information on it. Bill Ferguson, this is my Jailhouse Diary. This is the first draft of the third draft of the Jailhouse Diary, 2011. Introduction. I'm an activist. I'm married to the ghetto. My activism is 7 days a week, 365 days a year. All right. This is one of 11. And it breaks down everything I've been doing. Dr. Tobin refuses to answer my 118s. All right. So this is McIntosh, and McIntosh know all about this. This is State of Maryland versus Dwayne Davis. Under duress, all rights reserved. Special visitation. Dwayne G. Davis, emergency supplemental demand for discovery and request of documents. I never received my indictment papers. I never received a copy of the grand jury, what the grand jury seen. All right. Received June 1st, 2011. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. Dear Judge Souter, this is legal information for the States Attorney Schellenberger, as well as my lawyer Mr. Saunders. I fired him. All right. The jury is entitled to review the evidence. Judge Pearson has more evidence, as well as Richard McFeely, the FBI. The jury, as well as the courts, have all the material since before 2011. I respectfully fundamental fairness of the judicial system. Judge Pearson, public hearing, case number. Attorney-client privilege, Thomas Saunders. I'm a political prisoner, and this was a political prosecution. My book is called The Minority Report. I respectfully ask the court to have a hearing concerning the release of my property, the computer, the videotapes, the camera, the SD cards, the videotapes, the storyboards, and my truck. And my truck keys. Also the banner I left at the Towson Turnabout. All right. All of this is information. On November the 18th, 2011, Judge Turnbull ordered my property to be returned. Nobody returned my property. This was one of the property, some of the property. See the SD cards? Dear Mr. Fields, I'm writing you this letter as a legal notice of my intent to file suit against the state attorney, Scott Shellenberger. All right. That's my note of intention to file. And y'all got this. All right. FCC violations by ABC, NBC, Fox 45, Stephen Janis, Fox 45, Judge Pearson, Baltimore County. You see that? Judge Pearson, Baltimore City, Judge Bell. All this is public knowledge and it's on record. Gov.O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Senator Hardin, Senator Mikulski, Richard McFeely, the FBI, Judge Bell, Judge Pearson, Judge Turnbull, Judge Boris, Governor Quinn, Erek Holder, CBS, Gayle King, CEO, Bank of America. Right here. Y'all got this. And this tape is a movie release in 2010. And it supports everything I said. That's Scott Shellenberger. All right. All evidence submitted to you and members of your department exposing the corruption in the courts and the property taken from Dwayne G. Davis, 2/7/2011, a 1999 Chevy Suburban, a 1986 Jailhouse Diary, 13 storyboards, 25 master copies of DVDs exposing Governor O'Malley, and 52 public and elected officials, contacts, and movie releases, letters from President Obama, Department of Justice. That's the state prosecutor, James Calabrese. All right. All evidence and material submitted to you, case number 143025, common law crimes of misconduct. All witnesses interviewed and testimony given to Mr. Calabrese to file charges against Scott Shellenberger for malice prosecution and retaliatory prosecution against Dwayne G. Davis for exposing corruption in the courts. The letter and evidence submitted by the whistleblower. That's Mr. Giles from Scripps. All material given to Barry Sims, David Collins, the I-Team exposing the corruption, the I-Team, Jane Miller, the prison industry, videos and legal material. That's Chief Johnson, Baltimore County. All right. All property taken February the 7th, 2011 from Dwayne G. Davis, Sr. All material given to you from the Scott Shellenberger concerning Dwayne G. Davis, Jake Davis, and James Hammond. That's Dwight Pettit. Everything that Dwight Pettit got. That's Paul Ballard, Attorney General's office. All right. Received 2014, Attorney General's office. Paul Ballard, Doug Gansler, Brian Frosch. I need that material for a federal investigation, and that's the ID number. Like I said, I'm schooling you in law, and this is the Maryland School of Law. Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souder. All videos and legal materials submitted to all three judges. And this is one of the videos submitted to Judge Souder. All right. That's the Baltimore Sun chief editor. All videos, pictures, legal material, charts given to your staffers since 2007, exposing the corruption under Governor O'Malley and the Democratic Party of Maryland. Racism in the judicial system. All emails from DD Shortman at gmail.com and all emails from DD Shortman at AOL.com. All right. To prove the media had knowledge prior to 2/7/2011 in those toilets. That's Justin Burke, Christian Schaefer, Roosevelt Lethowitz, Mike Marion, and Richard Scher. ABC 2, 6400 York Road. All material. Like I said, that's David Hassel, MD, respectfully requesting the case file. Yeah, I want the case file. That's the Baltimore Sun chief editor. All videos. That's WJZ. All videos and legal material given to Gigi Barnett, Adam May, Ston Saunders, Kai Jackson, Mike Shue, Mike Helgram, all right, from the Spring Grove Medical Hospital. The interview with Adam May exposing Gov.O'Malley in this prison industry. All of that. Got that? All of that. That's Kai Jackson, Karen Parks, Fox 45. All the toilets, all material given to Fox 45. Yeah, all of that is legal. Criminal investigation, internal services. That's the case number right there, 0841. See that? I'm a whistleblower. And y'all got to respect that. So Erek Barron, FBI Baltimore office, Delegate Smith, Delegate Clippinger, the Maryland delegation, Hassan Giordano, Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit. I was making a movie. Them toilets ain't nothing but props for the movie. Now I'm running for governor, and I'm going to use them toilets to run for governor. Yeah. Oh no, Mr. Bill. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Saturday Night Live gonna love it. Saturday Night Live is gonna love it.